Hello guys, good evening. My name is Nikita Butoma, and I have a great willingness to tell you about what I had fathom recently about our life. And I have discovered what our life is. It's a bold claim, I admit, but let's starting to talk, and you are solve and decided if I am right or if I am wrong, and I don't need you to agreeing with me, but only to think what I will say. We continue to speak about our energetic, and last time we decided to see that our energetic is not our own possessing, but was involving in our physical body, but by our gods, and we have the DNA, the about 300 DNA genes in our blood, and so few of them maybe are responsible for creating our energetic. So our energetic system is not a magic, it's very it's grounding on a physical sense, on the physical ground, on the real world. But I claim that this energetic is not our possession, and from that point of view, that our energetic is not our possession, is following very interesting outcomes. Let's speak about that. How we are expecting our world and the place of man in that world. It's simply like that. This is the man, and there is the God up to the man, and there is the evil, the devil, below in the hidden world. So the aim of man is to rise up to the gods, and this is because our teachers in India, for example, are claiming that our energetic is rising up to be involved to God, and we are becoming to be a part of God. It's also a bold claim, and it is necessary to be proved, but we have no proof. You know that we have no proof. So I have thought, and I decided to put it another way and offer you another explanation of our livings. So let's starting, and so this is a man with the chakras, you know, and this is the Hara chakra, and this is Anahata chakra. It's a very well-known chakras because the Hara chakra is considered to be a sexual energy, sexual center of our energetic, and Anahata chakra is responsible for the feeling of love. I'm feeling it with my whole heart. You speak and point to this. It's a origin. It's a place, a spot of placing Anahata chakra. So, and the Vedic tradition says us that in very strange way the energy born not in Muladhara chakra, but it is born in Hara chakra. Hara chakra is the second chakra, so our energetic is flows up. Let's see it. Let's see it that way. So let's see it that way. So they claimed and continue to claim that our energetic is created by us, and we somehow manage to raise our energetic up. I refuse that and consider this is wrong explanation, and instead that I explain it other way. In that picture you can see the man figure and the woman figure, and the man has a Hara chakra like this Hara chakra, and the woman has a Hara chakra. And you know that Hara chakra is a sexual center, you know? Yes? Let's explain that energy becomes to Hara chakra of man not from itself. The man does not create the energy at all. The energy, as I have said, is a God possession. It is created above us in the bird's space, or in the snake space below us. It wasn't the last time. But let's forget it. Remember only that our energetic is not our possession. It's possession by God. So the energy, our energy, psycho energy, flowing freely in between our chakra centers and flowing freely from one man to another, and flowing freely from man to woman and from woman to man. And that is the woman who is feeding us to her sexual energy. And to feel the sexual energy inside us, we are needed to see a woman, to possess a woman, to feel a woman. So let's describe it that way. Imagine that somehow not was born inside woman. The energy flows from women to the man, to the Hara chakra of man. Let's continue. So let's imagine that also the sexual energy of man is burning inside him and flows toward woman and accept her energetic structure. Let's see it. Let's describe it that way. Let's point the Anahata chakra in woman and in male bodies. The woman feels the love, and what does she do with her feeling of sexual attraction to a man? She becomes it to love. So she rise up that sexual feeling, and sexual energy is rising up to Anahata chakra, to her body. Right? Let's imagine that. And as you have known, and as I have said you, the energy not coming up only and not coming down only, is not telling you the Eastern teachers, but it is only a simple logic to suppose that if energy can rise up, it also can rise down from the God to us, from Sahasrara to Ajna to Vishuddha, Anahata, Manipura, Hara and Muladhara chakras. So the energy can rise to you inside, and you can flow energy from outside you on every chakras level. It's a very simple, and it's very it's trivial. It can explain the attraction. It can explain the understanding us to each other on the physical level, on the emotional level, Manipura, on the emotional level, Anahata. So let's be back to our picture. The woman is rising up her energy to Anahata chakra and gift it energy to a man on the horizontal level to get him her attraction to him. So let's write it like this. And she is connecting the two Anahata chakras from women to men. It seems like in Bible says, let's man be a part of woman and they will be one. It's attraction existing and evolving in Anahata level. And what does man do with the feeling of love to women? It may be part of that energy returning to woman, to Anahata chakra, but the simplest way to him is to feel a sexual attraction to woman, to feel a love to woman, which was created and was inspiring by a woman. Further, he is rising his energy down, not up as woman, but down, and feels a sexual attraction for woman. And what we can see this? What we can see this? We can see a circle. We can see a circle. This is a circle, which means life. That is why the symbol of swastika, which I have not willingness to describe that, but you know what I am meaning. It is the rotation. It's the rotation, the energy. Let's doing further, and let's do our picture more complicated. Let's involving in our picture the God's level above us and the God's level below us. This seems like that. This seems like that. This seems like that. It is the God level below us, and this is the God level above us. It's a bird spot, it's a snake spot, right? And what are we doing between these two worlds? As you may well know or may not be known, the Nordic tradition considered that our human world is a middle world. It's a middle world, and there are two worlds: the worlds of gods, the worlds of human, and the worlds of ice monsters. Yes, or maybe ice gods. Yes. And we are existing between these worlds, and we do the job. What we are doing in this middle world? We are doing a job. What job? We are initiating that rotation, and let's consider that man have a message from God's, have an energy from God's level. That energy from God's level, let's describe it in this. This energy from God's level goes down from Sahasrara to our superhuman feelings, to Ajna, to our mind, and reflects by our mind in faith, in religion construction. Then they goes down, and as Christ, our God, was saying, becomes to Anahata, and we are feeling God's love. Yes. After that, that energy involving on this circle, and the woman is releasing that energy, and the woman is releasing that energy. So it's dynamic machine, and energy from God is to release by woman becomes much stronger. It's amplifier, it's simply amplifier, right? It's simply amplifier. And to rise up, not the God's energy, but energy which is possessed by man and by woman in maybe in marriage, in sexual loving, in life itself. The woman release that whole energy to the God's level, and God's became a more amplified energy, which is why in faith, it's a religious tradition, and this woman for sure feels something and knows something, but the woman has got supposed knows much less than man, and that is why she is more correctly and more efficiently rising her energy up and to God's level, and get it to God's level. It's amplifying machine. That is why they created and involving the energetic system in our bodies. And it is not at all. It's not at all. But I have to watch one more. That is two men. That is two men, two lovers. You know, two lovers. And this is Hara chakra in these bodies. This is Hara chakra in their bodies, and this is Anahata chakra in their bodies. Anahata chakras in their bodies. Yes. And let's imagine that one man feels sexual attraction to another man. What does he do? The man who gets the feeling of attraction, what does he do with that energy? He only can to return that energy on the same level she gets it. She got it. And so in Ajna level, she feels the love with that man, and she only doing to return that energy. And rotating isn't evolving, because the man doesn't, the man can rise his energy up, can't become the sexual energy to the heart energy. It is not as he is doing. That is not how we men are doing. We goes our energy down and became the Anahata, became a feeling of love to sexual energy, right? It's only my thoughts, you know, it's only my mental construction. And I may be wrong, and I am wrong, but you have to admit that it is interesting, you know. And we are living in the real world. We didn't notice what we are doing. We didn't notice that circle, that rotating of energy. but looking for the life itself, for the life on the earth, from the outer space, from the I don't know, from the heavens, from the underworld, we can see the huge attractive effect, the huge attraction, and this circle and energy and me, and we all we constitute the huge attractive effect which attract the souls inside the life. And in our dreams, you know, you may pretend that we are dead or we are not born, and we can imagine that huge attractive effect of life. You can't deny it, and I may be absolutely wrong in all my decisions, but this effect must be explained. Thank you. Goodbye, and I have to say you more.